that the salary of 1,400 teachers has been identified for suspension by the government of Cameroon. These are teachers who fled from Ngoketunjia division in the northwest region of Cameroon because of the Anglophone crisis. And the government is standing out to say their salary will be suspended if they don't return to work. And TF8 analysis is coming to ask, return to work where? They are teachers, and they're supposed to be teaching in classroom, in schools. And we all know what is going on in British Southern Cameroon, in Southern Cameroon. We all know what is going on in Ngoketunjia in particular, where the most wanted Amazonian fighter is there, General Nopiti. And this is an indirect way forcing people to go and die. Because when they will say like this, many will go, and we know what is happening in Ngoketunjia. Military are unable to survive there. We saw what General Nopiti did to more than 15 military there. People moving with guns, moving in armor car. You are asking them. And these people, one of their strategies was no school. And they have been against that for more than 5 years today. And you are forcing these innocent people to go. And knowing what that money, that salary is doing in the life of these people, because of the level of poverty in Cameroon, many will go. And when something happened to them, the government will care less about it. I quite remember what happened in Ikondo TT, where a school was being guided by the military, but the Amazonian fighters succeeded to enter that school, kill children and teachers. Nothing was being done. Forcing people to go and die. Instead for the government to take a strategy on how to end the Anglophone crisis, the government is struggling to force people. And that is the very thing that is happening now with the firms in the northwest region. They were being forced by the House Speaker, Kabaye Jege Jibri, challenged them to go to all traditional rulers to go to their palaces. And look at what is happening now. 2 in the northwest region have been killed. 1 in a Santa South division and 1 in Eso. And then a president of the House of Chiefs for the northwest region, the fund of Bambala, taken away by the Amazonian fighter for more than 100 days today. The government unable to do something about it. Teachers who are innocent people in this struggle, they have no weapon. They are not moving in any military vehicles. They are not being protected by anybody, their houses. But divisional officers, government officials in Ngoketunjia division, their compound, their houses, their residence, their office are being guided by the military. And that is why they are living there. But you are asking the teacher, yeah, the teacher will be in class teaching. And then when the teacher will return home, maybe the school is guided by the military. When the teacher will return home, will they have military to guide them? The answer is no. And what would the Amazona do to such people? We already know, obviously, what they will do. They will kill them. They will burn their property. They will destroy many things about them. And the government will not stand to help these people. The only solution to all this issue is for the government of Cameroon to look for a way out of this Anglophone crisis. And we have been crying, all those teachers, they want to teach. They want to teach. Their highest desire, if you ask them, is to go back to class and start teaching. But in the midst of insecurity, I don't believe even if it is me, I will go. I don't believe even the senior divisional officer of Ngoketunjia can go and stand in class teaching without a military, can stay in his own house without military around. If he is doing that, it means there is high insecurity in Ngoketunjia. I'm forcing these people to go because you already know that salary is something that they hold dearly and they will go in for. And something will happen to them. You will not be there. So what I'm pleading is for the Cameroon government to look for a way out, which is to reorganize the Fumba Constitutional Conference, to go back to the federal system of government. That is the only thing that can end this Anglophone crisis. Thank God we are hearing from the Amazonian separatists now saying, if you give us independence, if you give us federation, we will take. Why not go in for federation? In order to end all these things, so that people will go in and teach happily. Teaching is a passion. And you cannot be teaching children with fear. Because even you, from the next class, a child will shout, the whole school will scatter. Anything happen in school, or a vehicle coming, all teachers will stop teaching to see if the bad skin coming. All teachers will stop to see if there are Amazonian fighter. Any noise from outside will distract, so there will be nothing they will be doing in that school if they go back to school to teach. So that decisions like that need to be looked upon. If you want to suspend their salary in order to pay those who are being on strike because you don't have money to, say it openly. Don't force people to go and die. You can do it this way. That, okay, you people have been taking salary for all this period. These people that have not been taking salary for all this period, let give their own now so that you stay there and repeat. That people will understand. But forcing people indirectly is sending them to go and die. Is sending them on a suicide mission. Because they will not survive. General No Pity and other Amazonian fighters who are there. That the military have been struggling all this period to bring them down. No way. They are still doing their activities, moving freely, doing whatsoever they want to do, to whosoever they want to do it to, without any problem. It is not teachers that will there, because they will not come in spirit. So the only thing is to solve this Anglophone crisis, is to end it on the table, not with threat, forcing people. Many have been forced to do that and they have never succeeded. From 2016 up to today, all this kind of threat have been coming in. Teachers have struggled to do it no way. Even regional delegates have been kidnapped, taken away by Amber, killed, senator killed in this very region. And you are forcing teachers with no security to go teach. It cannot work when the crisis is still on.